Oscar landed heavily in a marking contest and jarred his shoulder, was assessed in rooms and was able to come back out and finish the game. He's a little bit sore after that impact, but with a quiet week this week, we're hoping that he'll be able to function and play this week, so he'll be a test during training this week. Jeremy had a head injury assessment as per the AFL protocols during the game, which he passed and played out the rest of the game. Came in for injury clinic the day after, which is following the protocols, and did have some symptoms, and as per the AFL protocols is subsequently been ruled out for this week's game, and 12 days from when he can play next from that incident. So we just enter that phase now. Ruben, we're just putting together his MRI results in an interpretation of that with his hamstring injury and what that means for his prognosis going forward and the appropriate rehabilitation program. So a little bit to work through there with Ruben at this stage. Jack just didn't quite get up for the weekend's game after a heavy calf cork in the game against Brisbane. He has turned the corner and is comfortable running now, and he just needs to get through training this week to be available for this weekend's game. Josh has his surgery, the removal of his fixation in his thumb this week, and then he'll be a functional test later in the week with ball handling and the like as to his availability for the weekend. Elliot continues to build in the late stages of his rehab from his hip injury, and just needs to get another week of training under his belt, and hopefully pulls up well from that, and possibly see him back out there next week. Jermaine has his final check with the surgeon this week, and he's with a good block of running now will move into more footy specific training and higher intensities, and building to a return to play in a few weeks. So Kobe is a couple of weeks into his running block after his hamstring surgery, and as he builds that, he will layer in some football conditioning, but his real focus now is getting stronger in the gym to allow him to prep for his high-speed running and then the later stages of his footy conditioning. Connor has his final surgeon's review later this week, and we're hopeful that they give him the all clear to commence running soon, and then he's done everything right, and he's really pushing hard to try and get one or two games before the end of the season. Harry Edwards has got further investigation, so he'll have some repeat imaging which will help guide the next phase of his rehabilitation from his groin injury, which is just niggling away at the moment. So we're hoping that will provide us better guidance as to his future treatment.